Hey guys, so I'm here just sitting in my kitchen by myself because my family's not home. So it's kind of weird. There's normally always somebody home, at least my mom, because she's a stay-at-home mom, and I mean, kind of, sort of. And so there's at least her who's home. At least she is home. So I filmed this video yesterday and I uploaded it, and then I realized I forgot to talk about half the part of the video. So I took it down this morning and I'm going to refilm and re-upload it because I deleted it off my camera because I put it on the internet and I was like, it's good to go. You can get off the storage. So that just goes to show you, watch your videos before you put them up, edit, be a smart, intelligent person, which sometimes I'm not. So this video obviously is titled Life Changes, so nothing like too dramatic, but I mean, I guess a little bit. I transferred schools. So I was going to a state university about 2.5 hours away from my home, and I've talked about it a lot in videos. Obviously I was at school for majority of Vlogmas and all that jazz, and I really, you know, made some amazing friends there. I have met some great people. I joined a sorority, Avoca till I die, and it was a lot of fun, but there definitely was just some underlying problems that I had with the school that I figured would go away, and the problems that I had and the feelings that I was feeling just would stop, but they never did. So yeah, I was kind of talking about this and reflecting about this situation with my friend today at lunch, and I feel like I finally have closure about it. And yeah, so here's the story how it goes. So last year when I was a senior, I wanted to go to a specific school, and I didn't get into said school. So I was kind of left with only a couple more options because there's several schools in Florida, like tons and tons and tons of universities it feels like. But I didn't want to live farther south than I already do. I was like, I don't want to live South Florida. No, I just don't like South Florida. So it kind of left me with a couple up north and then in Central Florida. And I did not want to go to school that was super close. So really, I only applied to, I think, 4 or 5 schools, and then I was left with the one school that I was going to. And it was kind of a process of elimination. I wasn't super excited, but I was excited that I wasn't going to have to, you know, live at home and do the typical routine that everyone does here. So I went to school during summer, and it was okay. I really struggled with loneliness and just not having that good of a time, which most people do during summer because there's not a lot of people and there's definitely not a lot going on. But in fall, I had hope that it was going to be a lot better. And, you know, I met some great people. Rush was really fun, and I feel like if I didn't do that, it would have been a lot easier of a choice to just right away transfer. But I didn't, and in the middle of my, in the middle of fall term, I was like, you know, I really am not financially, like, equipped to stay here. I don't really like the school that much. I'm gonna transfer next fall. So, made that decision, and I was very content with it. I knew that that was gonna happen. But every time I would go home, and I only went home like 3 times in the fall, I would have the biggest breakdown. Like, so emotional. I did not want to go back to school. And it's not that I don't like classes, because I really enjoy learning and I love school. I like the whole like process of it and all that jazz. I'm a nerd, I know. So I knew it was just the school. So about, I'd say like a week before the school who I was going to, winter break was over, I lost it. Like, I was so emotional. I couldn't think about it. I was getting sick, like ill, about the thought of having to go back. And you know, I was talking to my mom and I just burst into tears telling her about it. And she's like, why are you doing this to yourself? You don't have to go back. And I'm like, and I knew it was a pride thing, the reason I was so determined to finish, because honestly, I was embarrassed that I wasn't going to be able to finish. I'm still kind of embarrassed that it didn't work out for me. I feel like people are going to assume things like, oh, I didn't make my grades, or oh, I got into trouble or something, you know, and that's not the case. It just, I wasn't happy. So it's been really hard to like put my pride like aside and tell people, no, I'm not going back. And a lot of people are asking me when I'm going back to school, and I'm like, never. So I'm going back to school. I've transferred to my local community college, which has been a huge, long process in itself, and I definitely didn't think it was going to be this hard. But I feel so good about the choice. I mean, literally when I withdrew from all the classes, I had such a breath of fresh air. So I'm really happy about the choice. And I'm really excited to see where God takes me in this adventure. And I'm proud of myself for, you know, making a choice that was going to make me happy. Because life, you know, I believe so much in life that you can choose joy in every situation that you're in. But when it comes down to it, if you have a way to get out of the situation that's making you unhappy, why wouldn't you take that path? Of course, there's exceptions with that, you know, and everything, but reality, I don't know why I would stay there if I wasn't happy there. So I've just been dealing with a ton of paperwork. It's overwhelming how much stuff I've been having to do. I went on Monday to get my stuff out of my door because obviously I didn't plan on moving back after winter break. So everything was still up there. So I did that, and you know, I just feel like I have a lot of closure about this situation. So yeah, I feel really good about it, and I'm, like I said, excited. I'm excited to transfer to the university in the fall as well. So yeah, I'm just happy, and I'm excited to vlog. I really want to start vlogging more. That's like kind of a New Year's resolution-ish sort of kind of thing. I don't know. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching this video.